Hello everyone, this is Adam from AJT Design, here today with an instruction video on our new fob case, the injection fob for the Jeep JKU. Looks a little something like this. Now this is compatible with the cases that came with the JK factory cases that look like this, both with and without the factory remote start. So if you have one of these cases, it's compatible with this product. Maybe some other Chrysler applications with this case as well. I know I've seen at least maybe a few Grand Cherokees and Dodge Rams that use the same one, but mainly this is for the Jeep, but if you got a case that looks like this, you can use it as well. So again, this is an instruction video, so what I'm going to do is kind of show you how to take this guy apart and insert the parts into the new case. So for the instructions, we're going to use this one with the factory remote start. And the first thing we do is pop the case open, which is pretty easy. There's a little tab right in there. This one's a little mangled. Screwdriver in, twist it, it'll kind of come open there. So what we want to do, get this so we can see here. Take this piece, set it aside. Take this rubber piece, set that aside. Circuit board. Battery. And there's a little metal piece in there that's got to come out. Now this one's just loose because I've taken this one apart before. But there's two little plastic tabs that stick through those little holes there. In the case, I don't know if you can see that or not, but those will you'll see it when you take it apart. Those have to be broken off to remove this. It's pretty easy with a little flat screwdriver. They kind of bend right over, not a big deal. Done with this. So we've got these pieces here. Next thing we have to do is remove the key from the housing. In order to do that, you do need a utility knife to cut part of it out. It's in there pretty good. You're not really able to just bend it out, or at least I wasn't, but pretty easy with the utility knife. And this one has been taken apart before, just so you know. But what you want to do is get the knife under the key, and you kind of want to work it down the sides. You want to do that on both sides of this thing, right like that. And once you get it so the blade is coming through where those holes are, you can take this plastic tab, you kind of bend it back, start working the key, and it will bend right out of there. Be able to remove this. So now you're done with the factory case. So you've got your parts here that we're going to reuse into the new case. So you buy one of these from us. Get something like this. Comes in a bag. This is the replacement case. 2 pieces. Just like that. You have a little baggie that has all the buttons. Take those out. Sticker. And a bag with screws and an Allen key. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to load up this half with parts, starting with the buttons. Now there's 2 different buttons that go in the front place. You'll see one of them that says start ×2 on it. I don't know if that's even showing up. And another one that doesn't say anything on it. So depending on whether you have the factory remote start or not, you'll use the correct button. So the one we're doing this on does have the factory remote start, so we use the one that says start ×2. And if you look in here, there is only one correct way to put this in. So you'll notice a little tab on this button, and then there's a little notch right down in there. It's probably hard to see. I only have these black ones right now, otherwise it'd be easier to show on a lighter color, but you'll see when you get it. It's pretty simple. It only goes one way, so you drop that in, and we drop the other buttons in. Let's see here. Just like that. So it should look just like that from the inside. You shouldn't see any of the text on the buttons. All the text will be on the outside. See how far I can flip it up before they pop out. You also notice it comes with one of these, and this is just a plug if for some reason you don't want to reuse the key and you have a separate key and a fob for any reason. You could put this in here, and this just kind of closes up the gap where the key is, just makes it look a little cleaner. That's all that is. But for most people, what you're going to want to do is take this key, and there's a little slot right in there that's shaped just like the key. You'll notice on this key there's kind of a round side, and then there's a sharper side. Tends to work better if you put the sharper side down, but either way should be just fine. And it should stick in there, be fairly snug without having to use too much force. Next thing that goes in is this rubber piece. Just goes right in there like that. It should fit pretty good. Then we can load in. We'll do it this way. Put this metal piece right in here. So that should fit just like that. It doesn't really snap in or anything, it just sits a little bit loose. Then you're going to take the battery, positive side down, kind of get it in there. It'll just sit like this. It's a little bit loose, but it's fully contained. Then you take the circuit board, this side goes down. So you should have these little tabs on the top. And then without everything falling apart, you kind of just take it and put it together like a sandwich. Very carefully, make sure. So when it all goes together, it should fit flush, just like that. And then all you have to do is screw it together. So take supplied Allen screws and wrench. I'm going to do this on a table. Try to get it where you can kind of see it. Just keep backing up. Oops. Again, tighten these down. Get them fairly snug, but I mean, obviously it is plastic, so you can't overdo it. Just kind of finger tight here. Oops. Okay, and there you have it. It's all put together. I'm going to test it out, make sure the buttons click and function as they should, that everything is hunky-dory, and there you have it. That's the new case. That's how you put it together. We'll have a link on where to buy these, and also my email if you want to contact me if you have any questions. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Bye.